company over 3 years now, and it has been an incredible journey. So, for all the guests that are here with us this evening, welcome, welcome, welcome to our incredible company. And to all the brand ambassadors that have joined us this evening, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all you do every day to share the message of Kannaway and hemp and how we're changing the world. So let's get into this presentation. So first of all, we want to talk about the differences between hemp and marijuana. Hemp is all the difference. It's all about the health, not the high. You see on here on the left, this is hemp. It grows tall and lengthy, about 20 feet high. There's a high concentration of CBD, the non-psychoactive cannabinoid, very low levels of THC. Around the world, hemp is grown mostly for textiles and fiber, building materials. And of course, the hemp seeds are the seed from the plant known as cannabis sativa. On the other hand, we have marijuana, our sister plant, and it's grown short and bushy, about waist high. It's grown for high concentration of THC, the psychotropic compound, and it's grown for that psychoactive effect. And there's really no industrial application for the plant. So we have cannabis is the umbrella or is the forest, and we have different trees in the forest. And so today we're all, in this presentation is all going to be about hemp. And of course, with all the great news that have come out recently with the Farm Bill of 2018 passing, it's been a very exciting day. One, myself and my colleagues that have been in this industry moving it forward for the last over 3+ years in Kannaway, and certainly since the mid 2000s with our parent company, we are truly excited and we're so thrilled that you're with us. Here's a short video.
The existence of hemp can be found throughout recorded history. Food, medicine, elixir, textile. Hemp is thought by some to be the first crop domesticated by our ancestors. In ancient India, it was blended with milk and spices into a drink believed to aid digestion, relieve fever, and ease dysentery. Some thought it made the body more alert, calling it the nectar of the gods. Beginning in the mid-1800s, hemp oil was a natural part of the American pharmacopoeia, prescribed for everything from cramps to chronic seizures. After the 1930s, taxes made hemp too expensive to grow, and farmers mostly abandoned the crop. Hemp became more scarce. Cannabinoids all but disappeared from the food chain, and Americans became deficient in cannabinoids. Cannabidiol is a naturally occurring chemical compound found in plants like echinacea, flax, and of course hemp. In this form, it's referred to as a phytocannabinoid. But plants aren't the only source. Cannabinoids also exist in the human body and can even be found in breast milk. Some researchers contend they play a critical role in early childhood development. Regardless of the source, cannabinoids work in conjunction with the body's endocannabinoid system, also known as the ECS. The ECS is a network of cannabinoid receptors found in the mammalian brain and abdominal organs. This system plays a key role in regulating many natural functions, including mood, sleep, and appetite. Present from even the earliest stages of fetal development, the ECS predominantly consists of endocannabinoid receptors located in both the central and peripheral nervous systems. CB1 receptors in the central nervous system combine with the brain's nerve cells to help regulate the body's biochemistry. Both endocannabinoids and phytocannabinoids bind to these receptor points to control the passage of proteins between cells. CB2 receptors in the peripheral nervous system are mostly found on white blood cells, in the tonsils, and in the spleen. Cannabinoids that bind to these sites help modulate the immune system response to disease and injury. Research has shown that cannabidiol has the potential to reduce inflammation and protect critical cells against oxidation. However, with a lack of cannabidiol in the food supply and a tendency for endogenous cannabinoids to degrade within the human body, most people are deficient in these important compounds. This absence of cannabinoids has led researchers to establish a condition known as clinical endocannabinoid deficiency syndrome. A diet rich in phytocannabinoids, such as high-concentration hemp oils and hemp seeds, may offset this deficiency. The discovery of cannabinoids and the endocannabinoid system has forced the scientific community to rethink how many of our most debilitating diseases function and how to treat them. As it turns out, so many of us are deficient in this fundamental substance that plays a key role in keeping our bodies balanced and healthy. These receptors are an intrinsic part of who we are, leading us to ask, are we starved of cannabinoids?
Now, that is Dr. Stuart Titus. He is the chairman of our parent company, Medical Marijuana Inc., and one of the world's most foremost experts in the endocannabinoid system and in hemp and CBD. And he travels the world over educating others, and we're thrilled to have him as our CEO. Well, this is a picture of the endogenous cannabinoid system. It's a body's self-regulatory system, as that video shared with you. It balances mood, sleep, appetite, and hormone production, and it influences homeostasis. So basically balancing all bodily functions. And we know that when we give the body what it needs, the body can respond. You see the receptor points that we have throughout our bodies, and our bodies are actually calibrated with plant-based hemp products, and that is extremely exciting. Dr. David Allen, he's a retired cardiac surgeon, and he's a member of the International Cannabis Research Society. He basically stated that the discovery of this endocannabinoid system is the single most important medical scientific discovery ever, and will save more lives than the discovery and application of sterile surgical technique. This is exciting, folks, to have a surgeon actually speaking this way. So I encourage you to look him up and listen to other things that he has to say. So let's talk about the company that's bringing this all to the masses, and a company that you can be very proud to represent. Kannaway is built on these 4 pillars. We are family oriented, and we know there's nothing more important than family. Everyone from infants to seniors and everyone in between, including our furry friends, can utilize our technologies and products here with Kannaway. We are sustainable. Hemp solves many problems and will continue to do so in a greater way than ever. Now, with the passing of this farm bill, you see a picture of a hemp home in North Carolina built all with hemp. And you see Dr. Titus here in one of our farms in Northern Europe, where we grow at this point, non-GMO, and we're just so thrilled to have such a quality product bringing hemp back to the masses. We're also natural and botanical, and only the best ingredients will do here at Kannaway. It is extremely important that how your product is grown, where it's grown, how the product is extracted, and the quality and quantity of CBD is extremely important. And of course, we're driven by science. Here's a picture of Dr. Titus along with Penny Howard and doctors from the Salk Institute that are leading the way when it comes to innovation and research. So we are a subsidiary of Medical Marijuana Inc., the first publicly held cannabis company in the United States. And again, a company first leading the way. We were the first direct sales company in the cannabis space, which is so exciting. It gives people like you and me an opportunity to be an entrepreneur in this industry that's just exploding. We are the first to establish the first ever global CBD pipeline, another company of firsts. We were the first company ever to establish quality standards through triple lab testing. You see, there wasn't any testing procedures that was the norm at all. It was like the wild, wild west. People could just make a product, put it out there, and there were no lab analysis reports, no testing of any kind. So our company created that standard. We were the first also company ever to present CBD to the World Health Organization. Again, leading the way with expertise, lobbying that CBD must be available to everyone, regardless of what happens with pharmaceutical companies getting into this space. And of course, the World Health Organization rendered their opinion that yes, CBD must remain a supplement. It is safe for people to use, and that is exciting. Again, we are the first international CBD brand. You see here in Mexico and Brazil and Paraguay, they utilize our products that we have access to every day as a supplement. It is considered a medication over there. So again, we're leading the way internationally with products that are changing lives all over the world. Now, all this kind of stems from back in 2003, a patent was awarded to a team headed by Nobel Prize winning laureate Dr. Julius Axelrod. It is known as the 507 patent and establishes that cannabinoids are useful in the treatment of a wide range of oxidative related conditions, such as age related, inflammatory, and autoimmune diseases, and in the treatment and prevention of neurological diseases such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, which many of you know as concussion trauma that many of our athletes suffer with. And so, again, we are the first with this license to hold the license that was issued through the National Institutes of Health, again, leading the way. And again, here's a picture of one of our colleagues brought a team of people to our parent company, to our headquarters in San Diego. And this just shows our international expansion because we just celebrated our 1 year anniversary, expanding our reach into all of Europe and other parts to come. So very exciting. We've been making headlines every single day. We've been in the news. Again, everyone is interested in Kannaway and what we have to say. Fortune, Forbes, Yahoo, NBC, Fox, CBS. We were featured on the History Channel as the innovator of the CBD market. That is exciting. Here's a short video.
When Medical Marijuana Inc. became the first publicly traded cannabis company, we challenged ourselves to become the world's premier phytocannabinoid provider. We innovated an online marketplace and direct sales program that cannot be matched. Our success as a company derives from our purpose to help people live better and create a more sustainable world. We sought out the most qualified farmers on the planet and developed the ideal cultivars for large-scale hemp production. In doing so, we were the first to develop a cannabidiol-based product line. We were also the first to standardize the concentration of cannabidiol in each of our products, simply because it had never been done before. In the beginning, there were no guidelines to ensure a product's quality, so we developed a multi-tier lab testing procedure because it was the right thing to do for our customers. In those early days, the technology to produce cannabidiol on the scale we envisioned simply did not exist. So we invented it, becoming the first company to create an integrated CBD pipeline in the process. We developed the largest, most reliable source of phytocannabinoid products for the United States and dozens of countries around the world. We have also led the way in research. We were the first to obtain a license from the National Institutes of Health to develop cannabinoids as a drug treatment for degenerative brain diseases like CTE. This research opens the door to therapies for several other neurological disorders. You can see the impact of this movement all across the globe. In Paraguay and Puerto Rico, ours were the first phytocannabinoid-based products to be licensed as medically approved treatments. In Brazil, one little girl's need for cannabidiol created the first ever government subsidies for a phytocannabinoid product. Now, our hemp oil is being prescribed in Brazil for epilepsy, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, as well as for chronic pain and other conditions. In Mexico, the law was actually rewritten to allow the use of cannabidiol to treat a young autistic girl's seizures. To meet Mexico's strict regulation, we created the first completely THC-free hemp oil product on the market. From clean biofuels to building materials, hemp's possibilities are limitless. With it, we can change the status quo. We're proud of the things we've accomplished and the lives that we've touched. While many follow in our footsteps, we continue to forge a new path to health and wellness.
Well, that's our company. I'm extremely proud. And I know all the other brand ambassadors on this line are as well, to just be a representative of such a wonderful company that's just leading the way, changing lives every single day. So let's get into our family of products. Again, we use ISO IEC accredited testing laboratories to test our products. Triple lab tested, 100% natural and organic, no pesticides, herbicides, or chemicals are used, non-GMO and federally legal both here and in the European Union, where we have recently expanded. And again, the quality products really are the difference, the distinguishing factor of other products that you may see out there. We utilize a full spectrum line of supplements that we offer to you. Again, this full spectrum means that we utilize all the wonderful goodness of the plant, and it contains less than 0.3% of THC. And you'll see RSHO is our brand. You'll see we have our oral applicators with a higher concentration of CBD. We have our oils, our capsules. So depending on what somebody wants to take, we have a product available to you and to them. And of course, quality means everything. Again, we have our pure CBD supplements. It's the first cannabis based product ever in direct selling to offer use under the World Anti-Doping Standards, which allows our athletes to now utilize CBD, providing it has zero THC. So it's safe for anyone who is subject to any type of drug testing. And this is a product that anyone can use without any worry whatsoever about testing positive for any types of THC. Then, of course, we led the way with, again, a first, introducing our first ever humulus oil derived from hops. That is very exciting. Most of you will know hops makes beer, but we have this wonderful innovative CBD product created using the extract of the Crya brand humulus flowers. It contains 1,000 milligrams of CBD per bottle, and it's created by blending a humulus extract with terpenes, which are very, very healthy for you, beta-caryophyllene and humulene, with sustainably sourced MCT oil. Again, another first ever CBD product from a non-cannabis source. So if anyone has any inhibition about utilizing any type of cannabis, even though it's derived from hemp, or maybe countries as we go forward that maybe have anti-cannabis or hemp laws, we will be able to enter in that market with this incredible product given us by Dr. Bami Joseph. Again, another first. And then one of my personal favorites, we have our Bibong blended supplements. Bibong means secret in Korean, and they're revered because they use many powerful herbs. Here you'll see Dr. Janelle Kim. She's a doctor of Oriental medicine and a whole bunch of other credentials. She's our chief formulator, and it's a special combination, how they interact with one another, that gives balanced formulator total life enhancing properties. And we blended Dr. Kim's proper herbal formulation with our oil. And here you see our AM formula. When do you think you use that? How about having more mental clarity, more energy, more alertness, more focus? We have our PM formula that helps promote quality sleep and cleanses and detoxifies and helps you get that good quality REM sleep. Again, it's unique to Kannaway, a distinguishing factor. Nobody has Dr. Kim's formulation the way we have here at Kannaway, something that you can use every day as a supplement. And of course, your skin is your biggest organ, so we have our topicals, the first ever luxury beauty line featuring CBD hemp oil. We have our Cannabis Beauty Defined skincare line, our line of essential oils, as well as a skincare called Canactive for troubled skin. But we can have $1 billion company, you guys, just with that salve that you see. That jar of salve is like a miracle ointment. You put that in on any areas of discomfort, dry lips, dry elbows, cracked heels, but mostly anything pre and post workout, any areas of discomfort. You just kind of smooth that on, give somebody a sample. That's a little sample salve that we have there. And boy, they're always asking you, hey, what do you have next? Because they get great results. So again, it's for men and women. It's a wonderful line. I highly recommend that you give that a try. And then super excited that we just recently launched our hemp nutrition products. It does taste great. We have our super greens, which is 40 different superfoods in one. Healthy greens blend, an antioxidant blend, a fiber blend, a probiotic digestive blend, and those incredible Bibong digestive herbs that Dr. Kim has provided. We also have our Power Protein, which is delicious. It's chocolate, 20 grams of protein per serving, loaded with essential amino acids and omega fatty acids. So again, you mix the two and you have a nice meal replacement, help you lose those couple of pounds, but it should be part of your everyday diet. It has made such a difference for me and my family. And of course, I have a little Monty. He's 8 pounds of love. And of course, he is on our oils and have been since the beginning. But we have our Dante's Pure Hemp Oil for your pets. We have our chews. They're delicious. I did a video and I actually gave Monty half and I had the other half. It was wonderful. All natural ingredients, no soy or corn, just delicious. And of course, hemp rope because, hemp is antimicrobial, antifungal, so it's not going to be a smelly chew toy. And if your dog ingests a little bit, what are they ingesting? Hemp. So very, very good. They have an endocannabinoid system just like us, and we know we love our animals. And so Kannaway and the future of hemp. There's over 50,000 uses and benefits for hemp. Look at this: food, medicines, oils, nutritional supplements, livestock feed, textiles, plastics. How would it be to live in a world where there's never a plastic water bottle in our landfill or in our waterways? I mean, could you imagine paper products, construction materials, a living, breathing home made of hempcrete and hemp fibers? Wow, it's the only annually renewable plant on Earth able to replace all fossil fuels. Could you imagine just what our world was and will be now that we're able to grow hemp in a bigger way, how good it is for you, your family, and our planet? And we've just recently partnered with Hempies, which is the largest hemp clothing company. And this is our brand. The future of hemp is so bright. You wear hemp clothing, you feel great. We have t-shirts and beanies and hats and jeans and of course, leggings, or yoga pants and more to come. So stay tuned. When the founder of Hempies, Kenneth, spoke at a conference, he said one of the most toxic things found in landfills today is discarded clothing and the off-gassing from the polyesters and the rayons. So we absolutely have a solution here by launching Hempies as our clothing brand. We were featured in Prosper magazine. This is sharing Kannaway's success stories. You'll hear from my colleagues as well as learn about the Kannaway story. It is a prominent magazine in the home-based business arena, and we are just thrilled. This is a great sharing tool for you brand ambassadors out there. If you're not utilizing it as such, you should, because it is an exceptional magazine. Of course, Canna Life Sciences, our sister company to Kannaway, is a socially responsible biopharmaceutical company developing cannabinoid-based therapies for treating neurological diseases. So currently, Canna Life is the holder of that patent that I mentioned to you earlier, and it's all about the science. Again, we're conducting research and development for drug targeting HE and CTE, and these are both oxidative stress-related diseases that affect the cognitive and behavioral effects as well as the wellness of the brain, and that is just so important. We want to stay fit, healthy, and young, even in our minds and our bodies. So this is exciting, the work that's being done through our sister company. We've recently launched Kannaway Sports. Look at these wonderful athletes that have really dedicated their life going forward to share their CBD experience and to move CBD use ahead with their colleagues and others around the world. So we partnered with our Kannaway Sports. You can go to our website, click on sports, and you'll be able to hear these stories and more athletes coming forward every single day wanting to share their CBD story and be a voice for change going forward. And of course, we wouldn't be a company without a cause, and Echo Foundation is our cause. It's an independent, nonprofit, charitable organization connecting special needs families with the healing properties of cannabinoids like CBD and financial aid services. It is an education and resource portal for the world. If this is what our website looks like here at Echo, it is our legacy. We are so thrilled as Kannaway brand ambassadors to give gratefully every single month. We encourage everyone to do so. You see that donate button on the top. Just even $1 a month goes such a long way. But we have that education tab up there. When you click on that, that's going to bring you to a portal where you can click from A to Z, any type of condition, and that will lead you to research. And those white papers and studies will pop up so you can actually do your research, because we don't claim to treat or cure. We're not doctors making a diagnosis or suggesting a cure or treatment, but you can do your own research. There's more than enough evidence out there that shows how effective CBD can be for the body. So in 2017, over 60 families worldwide, yes, we even had a couple of families in Europe, were helped monthly with over 180,000 in donated products and over 200,000 educated on cannabinoids and the benefits of CBD and hemp. And all administrative costs were paid by Medical Marijuana Inc., our parent company. So every single dollar goes to families in need. And again, yes, this is our legacy. Again, echo education for people to understand the many aspects of cannabis, to create your own collaboration blog, to share your stories, and to provide hope and make a difference with your donations. And I love this slogan: one person can make a difference and every person must try. And we can certainly do that as loud and proud Kannaway brand ambassadors. You know, education is the key to understanding where we are in this cannabis industry.
It is being called a miracle. This little girl named Ani has gone from 60 seizures a day to almost zero.
Ani lives in Brazil, but new at 7 o'clock, 10 News anchor Robert Santos shows how her savior was in San Diego.
In this Brazilian documentary, Catiel Fisher explains how her daughter Ani started having aggressive epileptic seizures when she was 3. The family never lost hope despite the sadness.
Exatamente essa esperança.
That hope led her to this Facebook page created by a Dallas mother whose little girl also suffered from debilitating seizures.
It was very hard.
Penny Howard became a source of strength for the Fishers because she and her husband discovered a cannabis-based product that worked wonders for their daughter.
It was a big deal because now we had our kid. We had our daughter.
The challenge for the Fishers was in Brazil, any product made of cannabis was illegal. Desperate, they illegally imported it. Brazilian customs discovered a shipment, and that led to a court case. The Fishers testified that product kept Ani alive, decreasing her seizures from 60 times a day to almost zero. The Brazilian government ruled it would be inhumane to keep it from little Ani. The Fishers set a precedent by changing the law.
This is the product that families are calling a miracle cure. It's called Real Scientific Hemp Oil, and the company that makes it is right here in San Diego.
The level of THC is very, very minimal.
Dr. Stuart Titus runs Medical Marijuana Inc., the first to work exclusively with Brazil, which will pay them for the product. Brazil's landmark decision opens up a multi-million-dollar hemp oil pipeline from San Diego.
San Diego is really becoming a major center for the development of these wonderful CBD-based products.
Robert Santos, 10 News.
Well, so we learned a little bit tonight about the science behind CBD, what hemp versus marijuana is, about the company that's bringing these great products and technologies to you and to all, not only here, but around the world. So let's talk a little bit about the timing, being at the right place at the right time. You know, here's a fact. The legal cannabis industry is the fastest growing industry in the United States and actually around the world. This is a beautiful picture of hemp. And Kannaway is always in the right place at the right time, leading the way. There's tens of thousands of studies that demonstrate the benefits of medical cannabis and hemp and CBD from everyone facing everything from Alzheimer's to chronic pain to diabetes and more. I mean, it's becoming mainstream. It's in the news every day. Our hemp and CBD products have been seen on almost all the media outlets, including television, magazines, newspapers. We are the company that people are talking about, that people are recognizing as the distinguished leader in the field. But look at this, when you think about timing, look at this industry. It's in the billions by 2020, 22 billion. There's projecting it to be 57 billion by 2027. Well, that's going to happen much sooner. I mean, it's growing like crazy. It's expected to out-earn the entire organic foods industry within the next 5 years. It is the largest market that our generation will see going forward. And when you think of an opportunity to have a legal cannabis business like I have and many of you, well, the network marketing industry generates a massive 178 billion with a B in annual global sales. So many people said, well, geez, how come why network marketing is one of your methods of distribution? Because it is one of our methods of distribution at Kannaway. And that's what gives each of us the opportunity to participate and have a legal cannabis business. You look at 75% of the US public, actually global public, have purchased goods and services through network marketing distributors. And in 2016, 74% involved in network marketing were women. That's something to think about. And the industry pays out on average over 200 million per day in global commissions. So network marketing done right, the way we do here at Kannaway, is an exciting way to be an entrepreneur and have a legal cannabis business and change lives along the way. So it is so exciting. Now, here's a great statistic. Joining a company with 500,000 distributors or less is said to be a cutting edge opportunity. But if you can find a company that's past the startup phase with 100,000 distributors or less, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity from Harvard Business School. Guys, we are here at a once in a lifetime opportunity. We've got approximately 60,000 brand ambassadors worldwide. With over 7,000% growth in the last 3 years. Everyone loves what we have to offer once they find out about us. And look at this graph, over 70 times month over month increase in monthly sales, March 2016 just to November 2018. It's a global opportunity now. Nobody else can say that. We're in full momentum and we have plenty of room for you to join us. A little bit about our compensation plan highlights. I like to call this hemp from the heart. We earn every dime we earn as Kannaway Loud and Proud brand ambassadors means somebody else is getting a benefit. And we have all these different ways that we earn, that is very typical, but we've got some things that are very unique to our company, and that's a stock incentive program, as well as a minimum income guarantee. And so this is an extremely lucrative compensation plan. And again, rewards people right in the beginning, all the way to senior levels with our company. Everybody can earn, and everyone can make an impact. And you know what? When you're in service with other people, the money comes, and that's exactly what's happening here at Kannaway. So how do we get started? You become a brand ambassador, $54.98 a year. That gives you your website, your back office, a great new app that was just launched that we can run our entire business from our phone. We're going to make an appropriate initial order to launch your business. We have specific value packs designed to help you get started as an entrepreneur to launch your business. Then we're going to help you set up your smart chip so that you always get these great products in your system every single day, every single month in and month out for you and your family. And then we're going to help you get Fast Start qualified to maximize our compensation plan. And then what you're going to do is teach your new brand ambassadors to do the same and repeat. It's easy, it's fun, we're making a difference, and that's what this is all about. Doing something, with purpose and passion. And I tell you, you can change the world with that. So here's some different value packs that we have to help you get started. Of course, they range in just a few products all the way to my favorite, which is a best value. For those of you that are looking at this as a business opportunity, I always say you can't open a dress shop without dresses or a car dealership without cars. You need to have your products available so you can show, share, and demonstrate. People want to touch, feel, taste. And of course, you want to be a product of the product by utilizing these great products. And certainly, after what we learned tonight, and a little science in that video that we first saw, we do have an endogenous cannabinoid system, and it needs to be fed with plant-based phytocannabinoids, which we have the best of the best here at Kannaway. We also have different value packages so that you can get your 50 milligrams or more a day of CBD. And so, everyone, I tell you, it's been such an incredible journey. We're here at the holiday season. It's been a wonderful 3 years that I've been involved with this company. We're just beginning. I was just over in Europe, and Europe is just exploding with excitement. Wonderful people joining our company, excited about sharing the mission and vision of what we're doing here at Kannaway. When you're thinking about a company, there's other things besides products, of course, to look at, a great compensation plan. But I want to encourage you to really look at our management team. We've got a stellar management team with experience, many, many decades of collective experience in the cannabis space, in direct sales, and in business in general. So that gives me full confidence for me to do what I do every day, knowing that they are running the ship over at corporate. And of course, we have an exceptional support team. Then we also have wonderful colleagues, people like you and me that are sharing the mission of Kannaway, making a difference, leading from the heart. Because I know maybe you were like me at the beginning, you thought, wow, this is a great opportunity. But you know what? After what I've seen, and after which I know you will see, this opportunity has really become an obligation and a responsibility to pay it forward and share it with others. So I want to welcome you and thank you for joining us this evening. I want to wish you all a very happy holiday season, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. For additional information or questions, please reach out to the person that invited you to this presentation. And I just want to publicly welcome my husband, Andre Derry, as a member of our Kannaway family. He always has been, but has been behind the scenes. And he's really stepped away from his role as Chief Marketing Officer with another company to be with us full time, help the field with these great tools. So if you like this presentation, you guys, please leave a note in Hemp Lifestyle Network, our Facebook group page, and let us know how you enjoyed this presentation. It will be available to all of you in the files section, and there'll be more great things coming. We have a lot of things planned for the company and the team of brand ambassadors all over the world as we enter into 2019. It is going to be so exciting. So you guys enjoy the holidays with your family and friends. Make sure you give that gift of health this year. Give everyone, instead of a shirt, make sure you give them a Kannaway product, one of our Hempies line of clothing, or some of our great products, because that will make a difference in their lives. So everyone, God bless. Happy New Year. We'll see you again. Thank you for joining us.